Welcome back, everybody. This is Urban Sprawl, and I'm currently standing in the second village. We went flying around at one point, and I spotted a village just southeast of the city. And I've connected the two with a path. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if we had some tourists come to the city? Bringing tourism into the city would help all those new businesses really get off the ground. So this little town is where we could get some tourists coming and exploring our lovely city, spending money. So I'm thinking, what does our city need in order to get visitors coming in and staying? We've got a campsite. We've got a town hall. We've got some little shops. We really do need some accommodation though, I think. So I'm thinking we need a motel. We need accommodation. So today we're going to be building a motel in our little city. So I'm just going to make my way back to our city and get started on it. So there's the path coming along, heading towards our city. And I thought this area would be perfect for a motel. So we've got the two paths joining. So this path goes through the mountain to the end portal place. And this path goes to the other village. And they meet and then they go on through our city. What better place for some accommodation? So I've already set it out. We're going to have 4 very, very stylishly decorated bedrooms, and we're going to have an area here for horses, or if there was such a thing in Minecraft, cars. So a little parking area in here. This is going to be the admin building where you can come in and make a booking and get your key and then go and access your little room. And I thought we'd put it here because there's this lovely little area of water out the back. So we could have a jetty, or put some more sand down and have like a bit of a beach or something like that. So there's water nearby. It's out of the town. So if the guests get a bit rowdy, it's not going to interfere with what's going on in the town, in the city. But it's close enough that they can walk and have a look. I think that's the perfect spot. Now we just need to make it. locals are going to enjoy having some tourists in the town, coming to our city and enjoying the local colour. So the motel is finished, and of course I had to put some final touches on it, but it's finished and ready for business. Let's have a look. There it is. So it is basically in a direct path from the town centre, coming along, and it's at the fork of the road. So as this second village begins to grow, and I have built a few more little houses in that other village as well, trying to build up numbers over there, and I'm hoping that they'll find their way along the path to our city. And while they're here, they've got this lovely motel to stop at and relax. After a big journey, they can spend the night in the motel and take in the sights. I love the way you can see the museum roof. We have got some really nice buildings that are visible from a distance. Not sure if I can see the town hall from here. Maybe if I go over this way, I can see the town hall. Oh, it's getting really dark. What? It normally goes dark like that when there's a thunderstorm. I better not shoot them. I don't have a bed with me. I've removed all my chests and my bed. Why is it dark all of a sudden? It was the middle of the day, I thought. Anyway. There is a thunderstorm. Okay. I'm gonna close your eyes, people. I have to go to the bed. I have to go to bed. Okay, pretend we didn't come in here. Pretend we didn't go in there and sleep in the bed. It's okay, the cleaners will make it again. Now we've got 2 Endermen and a zombie on fire coming at us. What's going on? There's like, have all the mobs gone crazy? I'm just trying to do a tour, and we had thunderstorms and a raiding party, and now we've got Endermen flittering around the place. Okay, let's try that again. So here's the motel for people to come and stay at while they're visiting our lovely city. I called it A1 Natural. I can explain. I'm a bit of a fan of Supernatural, and I sort of got my inspiration for this motel from all the motels they stay at. So it's a bit of a thumbs up to the makers of Supernatural. I do like that show very, very much. So I've taken a lot of inspiration from all the dingy, daggy motels that the 2 brothers stay at. So let's go and have a look. You've seen that bedroom, but we'll get to that shortly. So here's the admin building. We've got a vending machine out the front, and you come in here to book your room, and people behind the counter will be happy to help us out. Got some lovely artwork, and behind the counter I need to put a filing cabinet there, which means a beehive. So we're going to have a filing cabinet there, so the people who work here can keep details of all the visitors, contact details, so in case they leave something behind, they'll have a phone number they can call. Through here is the manager's office, which is a bit bare at the moment. It's got some nice paintings, but he hasn't started working here yet, so there you go. So this is the admin, and then you come out. Was that the... Oh, I forgot the leaves make noise. Nice. So here's the first room. So you come in and the first thing that hits you is the colour scheme. So we've got some crazy wallpaper. Got the beds, got a little lounge area with a television, got tables and chairs. I do need to put doors on the bathrooms. That's something that I got to do, actually. I forgot to do that. So through here is the bathroom. We've got the toilet with a flush. We've got a basin or a sink with a little window above it. And we've got the shower cubicle, which is in this room, a nice big shower. Got a bath mat. And that's pretty much it as far as the rooms go. So as we go to the next one, you'll start to see the system that I'm going for. So each room has got a very specific colour scheme in use. So this is a very turquoise bedroom with the divider, so when you come in, it's not just straight into the bedroom. You've got a bit of a space before you enter and see the mess that some people may leave. Okay, so there's the first bedroom. Here's the second one. This one's pink. Very different. I had a lot of fun making these bedrooms with the terracotta and the different woods that can go along with the colour schemes. So this one is very pink, but it's got the same setup. It's got the same layout. So you come in, there's a divider, little table, set of table and chairs, lounge area, bed area. This one's got a double bed or a queen bed. We've got the bathroom. Yes, I need to put a door. Bathroom. Oh, I forgot to put a plant. I went flying around for quite some time looking for pink tulips and I couldn't find any. So that's the last touch that I need to put in this apartment, this suite, is a pink tulip for the bathroom. So we've got the toilet, the sink, bath mat and the shower cubicle. All in a lovely, refreshing pink. Very nice. So that's the second room. The third room is a little bit more of... It's not quite one colour scheme. I love this blue terracotta, this blue glazed terracotta, but there's no real woods that go with it. So we've kind of gone for more of the warped wood and the bark. I love this for carpet. I love it for carpet. And then here for the rug, I've just stripped it. We've got a little bit of a rug there. So yeah, I wanted to have a room based around this colour, but there's no woods that go with it. So we've got the blue beds and the warped wood for all the trimmings. This is a slightly different setup. So we come in the door and we've got a lounge room and the bed has actually got the divider. Through here is the bathroom. So toilet, sink and shower cubicle with blue, light blue and white concrete floor. It's a bit of a mishmash colour scheme. I'm not sure. I might end up redecorating this room. It doesn't quite fit with the others. I do like it though, but it's just not quite right just yet. Okay, so that was the third room. The fourth room is the black and white room. I like this one. I do like this room. It's got a very 50s cafe, rollerblader cafe style or feel. I think it might just be the floor that's giving me that vibe. But yeah, it's got a... Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I do like this one. It's very clean looking. So we've got the black beds. We've got the lounge area with a television. Just a pop of colour. And then the bathroom. Again, it's a similar layout. Toilet, basin and sink area, and the shower cubicle. So we've got 4 very distinct rooms. Oops. For all the guests that will be coming to visit our lovely city. And we've got the birch. The birch, and this is wool, black and white wool for the floor. Yeah. So very nice. We've got a car park, and I know that there's no cars in Minecraft, but it's a motel after all, which sort of gives the idea of motor vehicles. So we've put in a bit of a car park, but I didn't, because it's on this weird angle, and I do like this angle, I thought I might try and just dissolve the path and the car park together. So there's a bit of a dissolve there where they sort of meet and blur. It's getting dark again. I might go sleep back in that turquoise bed. Okay, and yes, I will get the cleaner to remake that bed again. Okay, so yeah, there's no harsh line along here. So the visitors from the other village can walk along the path, and there is still the path going past the motel on the way to the city. Which leads me to the next point. Now that we've got a motel out this side of the city, we can start building some more houses out here. So I think in the next couple of episodes, we'll start inhabiting these lovely big spaces that I've built. So there might be some houses up along here. So there's room for some houses along this way. I might need to trim this bit of a hill back to make room for some more. But we can start spreading the city out this way a bit more because we've got call for it. And there are beds out this way in each of the rooms. So the villagers will probably start coming out this way very shortly. It's a long way though, so that's why I want to start building residential houses out this way so they don't have to walk so far. There is a bit of a hole in the ground, I think. Yes, just here. So I'll need to block that over because if you fall in that, that's a tiny little tight hole with water in it. So I'll have to block that over so villagers and visitors don't fall in it. We don't want our visitors leaving nasty reviews about potholes and falling in sinkholes and things like that. So there's the motel. It's a nice little simple build, but I do like the character that it's got. The colour scheme on the outside is quite nice. It's got that clean but not highly maintained feel. So it's been built and it's still functioning, it's still being used. The cleaners do a good job keeping it clean, but there's leaves on the ground and it's not upmarket, but it's not the dingiest of places either, which is perfect for our city. So there you have it, our latest building addition to the city has been finished, and we can start having visitors from the other village come through. If you like the episode, please hit the like button and please leave a comment. I do like getting comments from people about what they enjoyed about the episode. So if you enjoyed it, please let me know. If you aren't a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's just a little channel, but we're having fun building out a village into a big city. I don't know what our next episode will be, but we just go from week to week. Thanks for watching. I'm No Spring Chicken, and I'll see you next time. Bye.